Alright folks, coming back at you here for Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Special treat here for you today. If you're anything like me, then you're getting prepared and geared up for the start of archery season here in Southwest Missouri. We just got a couple of weeks, so I am in scramble mode, and right now the only thing that is on my mind are trail cameras. So let's get right into it. Alright folks, here we go. You'll just have to mind the fish tank. I definitely don't like unplugging the pumps, so you just kind of get used to it. Apologize. Anyway, so what we're doing today here is, as you can see, we're looking at the Stealth Cam Browtine. This is the 16 megapixel. This is a really nice trail camera. It's got high ratings on Amazon. If you get down in there and read some of the reviews, it's definitely well spoken of by the people who are out there. The real guys that are out there using this camera really like the performance of it, and from my experience as well, it is a really nice camera. And as you can see, it is only $48, and you know, there's a lot of trail cameras kind of in that $40 to $60 range that in just a few years ago that range was not near the quality that it is right now in the industry. We have these trail cameras competing with one another that puts us as the bow hunter in the right place to be able to get some high quality cameras without breaking the bank. I remember when I got into bow hunting, some of these cameras, that the quality that you'd have to purchase was over $100, $150 even, and that is just a lot to spend on a trail camera that might last you 4 seasons or get stolen if someone comes across it. So as you can see, if we get down in here for $48, it says Stealth Camera Browtine 16 megapixel game camera, durable 60-foot infrared detection range, burst mode 480 video at 30 feet per second. Now I think that there is a Browtine 16 megapixel version 2. I'm going to get into that a little bit later as we move along. As I was researching and looking in for some of the owner's manual information, the version 2 is what I found. So that reason I brought it up is that 480 at 300 or 30 frames per second, I think is another has another capability of actually being 640 versus 480 on the version 2. I can't really be able to tell you what the difference is on how to determine what model you have. Here, as we get into this information that is available on Amazon, again, this is a $48 high quality budget trail camera with a lot of capabilities. I'm going to get into some of the different preset functions, as you can see, and really Stealth Cam here is just it is a well-known brand like Moultrie. I mean, they've been around, or Wildlife Innovations. They've been around for a while. They've got quite a bit of lineup, as you can see here, and again, I think that this is kind of their entry level. So you do have some higher quality, and the cellular cameras, as you can see here, is kind of where the industry, I believe, is leading. But then again, you also get a little bit of needing to get you know, a subscription, and they want you to, you know, it costs you per month and those kind of things. So I do, if you're able to get out and just check your SD cards ever so often, then, you know, I don't mind just getting out there and checking the old-fashioned way. So anyway, again, we're going to go over the specs here just a little bit. Again, it says 480p on the video quality, Wi-Fi capability, 30 frames per second. The material is plastic. It's 12 volts, 1 watt. The dimensions is 3.5 by 2.51 by 5.5 inches, and the item weight is 12.96 ounces. I'll get down in here to the other one, 16 megapixels. The infrared, it says IP65. I believe I read that earlier, is 60 feet IR range. Again, you have some different settings, the preset settings. We're going to get into that here in just a few moments. But here are some comparable items in that same price range. Again, you can go from $50 to $100 and have quite a bit of different items to choose from. Muddy here is on the list. I've got a couple Muddy trail cameras as well. But you can get a lot of these. This one is also made in China, but you can get a lot of these brands that you can't even pronounce their name. I would stick with the well-known ones that have been doing it for years, like Moultrie or Muddy, or the stealth cameras up there as well. But again, I mentioned the customer reviews, and these do take high-quality pictures. As a YouTuber and influencer, I'm really more concerned about the video quality. I want to try and see what we can get and capture some footage while we're doing our scouting. But oftentimes, though, the best way to really identify a buck is pictures versus video. Videos happen real fast, but pictures, if you can get a good picture of a buck, then you can really kind of start to identify those characteristics that makes him unique out of the other bucks within the herd. So anyway, here we have the stealth camera. I pulled this right off of Stealth Cam's website. This is the instruction manual. Again, this is the BT16, so the Browtine 16. Really what I just wanted to do is give you a quick idea about some of the presets. Set 1 photo is medium quality, 30-second delay, and you get a 3 photo burst. Second preset is photo at medium, 30-second, 1 photo. And then you have your third preset is video. There's where it says 640 by 360, 30-second, time delay is 30 seconds with a 10-second video. So you can pause the video and take you a screenshot right here. Here is also some of the modes and buttons that operates the camera. These days, I think that these companies are trying to make these cameras just as easy to operate as possible. And really, once you kind of figure out what settings best fits your type of scouting, then once you learn that, then it's easy peasy. So again, I just thought I'd put that in there for you. You can take you a screenshot. This last page here is the camera configuration and gives you a little bit more information on that preset. But so I'm just kind of going to go through here real quick. I have some video here. So this camera has been put out at my mom's place. As you can see, it's not that far off from behind the house. We've put out some apples here, as you can see, and there is right there. We got some scat on the ground, but we're going to get right into some of this footage here, and I'll let you check out the quality. We have a nice little, I think this was a 6-point here. This is only about 50 yards from the back window, so this branch here that you can see, you can almost see it from the window. So these deer are a little bit skittish just because, you know, they are pretty close to the house. But I'm going to give you an opportunity just to get a chance to check out some of this footage that we captured just behind the house. Alright, as you can see, we got a pretty nice buck here behind the house, and hopefully we'll have some encounters with him. But again, we got a pretty good range, IR light. Some of these videos are picking up movement from just out of sight, where you can only see movement between the trees. Also, some of these lower light condition videos, from my understanding, here we got, you see some poop coming out of that. Pooping right there, that's probably the same poop that I found. Anyway, some of these low light photos are harder for the camera than actual the night, the full complete darkness videos, because it is that mid-range light from full sensor to so there's less adjustment in the camera sensor to be able to read these lights. So if you ever want to know a quality of a camera, if you're not looking at the daytime picture, you're not looking at the full darkness picture, you're looking at those gray light photos of what you can see and what you can't see, because again, that is straining the sensor within the lens at the most that you'll find. So. Alright folks, well definitely this Browtine 16 megapixels from Stealth Camera gets the stamp of approval from Big Al at Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Again, we are super excited about the upcoming archery season, and if you've been watching the channel, it's not always about harvesting these monster bucks. It's about getting out, enjoying God's creation, and connecting with the wild and connecting with our Creator. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.